So we're here for another New Year's puzzle with this Kurotto by Grant Fikes with the 2021 and 2022 theme in the opposite corners. I'm going to just turn on a number so I can do some notation for this and just show you like the key tension in the grid, which most of you will pick up on pretty soon, is that in this one corner we have effectively a 20 group of some size that's going to grow out, and it's going to leave behind an extra 2 to get to 22. And on this other side we need to have a 21 that is distinct from a 20. And so over here we're going to have, this grow in, this grow out, this grow in. This is actually now touching to a 24 that needs to have a 3 to get all the way up to 24. So again, this is going to grow over a little more. This is going to grow over. This needs to have a 6, which is going to grow in. And doing that, that's going to need to have a 2 to make that 8 work out. So again, we're just getting some quick forcing in the grid based off keeping these differently sized groups apart from each other. We're going to get to a spot like this where this 6 is going to take one of these two cells. It's never going to allow for taking this. And if we come back over here, this 3 is going to have to take this, and it's not taking that cell, and it's going to take one of these but cancel off this. So this puts in this 1, puts in the 6, gets us to this stage. And so now we need to do a little bit of meta thinking, and that's recognizing this 21 is going to be a big group, and these 20s are going to connect. But how do we get this 20 down here to work? Well, it's not joining the 21. But there's also not enough room for a second 20 group in this grid. So there's going to have to be some way that this 20 is coming up through this channel, and this 21 is really packing into the rest of the space. So let's try to take as much space as we can in this corner by dodging all parts of this 20 and maybe sort of being greedy out to here, greedy to these, and starting this as the set of cells for the 20. So this is as many as I can possibly take for the 21. Let's now go back and bother to count it. That's 5, this is 9, 12, 16. This is 21 cells exactly. So 21 has to be as large as we just made it. This then is a 20 coming out. As we're seeing, these have to come down to connect. This comes over to connect. This 3 has to come up to finish. And if I count these cells, I've got 10 up on the top, got 9 in the bottom, so we've got one more to go. So this is going to finish the puzzle by putting exactly 20 in the grid. So pretty cute construction, 2 different tensions from how the 2021 in the upper right with distinct groups and the 2022 in the lower left with a shared 20 work to get connected in the grid. Some good examples of global Kurotto thinking through this puzzle, and hopefully an enjoyable Wednesday solve for you all. Thanks, and we'll see you again soon.